Alright, we're connecting to YouTube now. We'll be live in a moment. The stream is starting. The stream health is looking good. It's receiving my content. And we are now live, so hello and welcome to CrateStorm. Once again, I am EP. This is my Yooka-Laylee series. And today we're going to be continuing playing through World 1. Now, where we last left off, we were playing a minecart game. And although I do hope to get back to that, I'm not going to start there today, as I can use the new moves that I learned in our last episode in order to get to some new areas that I was unable to access last time. But before that, let's roll the intro.
CrateStorm.
Alright, we're back now into the game, and I can use the special, whatever it's called, jump to get up onto these higher ledges. I can collect these quills now that I was unable to collect at the beginning of the world. I must say, one of the most frustrating things about this game is how they restart you at the beginning of a level, or at least at the beginning of a world, but the worlds are the levels, whenever you go into one of them. And I'll be right back here. Okay, we're back. So now we're in this new area that we haven't been able to explore yet. We haven't had the chance to. But let's try licking these bombs, and that will give us explosive powers, I think. Interesting, that doesn't seem to be the case. This must have been the other ability that we have now, the ability to absorb the powers of certain things just by touching them. This should be useful to us here. It's always important to collect all the quills, and whatever this is, looks important. The power bar bigger. That should help us if we ever go back to World 1 and want to complete that race again without having to pick up as many butterflies. With that, we can continue down the slope, pick up at least one quill. And now we are inside the cave. Looks like this is an area where we've been before, so I guess we can head back to the minecart game now. As it's been, wow, it's been over a week now. It may take a little while for me to get adjusted to the minecart controls, but soon enough we should be back in business. Always want to defeat as many enemies as possible. It's just like collecting quills, you never know what you might unlock. Fortunately, the frame rate is still staying above 60 frames a second, but it looks like it's getting dangerously close at some times. So, yeah, see there it went down to 70, you can see the FPS counter. There it just dipped below 60, it's still below 60. I think we may just have to deal with it being a little bit below 60, just by a couple of frames per second, unless I drastically want the quality to decline, which I don't. Also good to note that I will need to roll up that hill just to be able to get up in time, not to prevent slipping. Seeing as the frame rate's back up now, it must be because of that wide open area that the frame rate dropped. It allows it to render more of the game. There, we got up in no time that time. Very easily and in plenty of time. See, we have a solid 3 seconds or so to spare. Now just to get over there. Looks like we barely made it, but now we can pick up some honey and be on our way over to the other side. We have to move quick though, if we want to make it up this slope. I'm going to have to go into my roll again. Or not. For some reason I don't seem to be moving forward as much as I should be. I'm going to have to go back and get some more honey. Maybe I should just edit these things instead of live streaming them. I'm still going to live stream the rest of this game, but I may add a camera of myself pretty soon. Drop a comment below if you have any thoughts on that. Maybe not. It does take away from the game. It could potentially block important information. And I can just barely make this... Nope. No, I did not. Okay. I guess we're trying that again. I have to get my Yooka-Laylee legs back. You know, I gotta say, this really isn't that good of a game anymore. I mean, I'm still gonna complete this series, I think, but it may not be worth it. I may want to try something else. I did a few stream tests for this channel that are unlisted now with the game Firewatch, which is this, I think it's an indie game. It's story-based, kind of a walking simulator, but it's fairly interesting, and I had a good time with that. It's about a guy who goes out into the Wyoming forest. He becomes a Firewatch there. He goes out there, gets in a tower, watches for fires for a summer. He lives there for a summer, and some weird stuff starts to happen out there. And I'm not going to spoil it in case any of you want to go play the game, but it's very enjoyable. The ending is a little unsatisfactory, but altogether I was glad I played it. Not the kind of game you play for the gameplay, though. It was, at best, lacking. Oh wait, this isn't where we were supposed to go? My mistake. I guess I'll just have to fly over to the other side now. Or at least try. That's clearly not going to happen, but at least I don't have as far to go up on the next try. I will find this minecart eventually. I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, but the camera controls are terrible. It's like Banjo-Kazooie. If Banjo-Kazooie was made by the people at Atari in the 70s who made games like E.T. Or I guess that was early 80s. Now, I don't think we actually needed that honey on this try, simply because we are going to catch a platform over here that will take us over to the other side. And for some reason I'm getting very disoriented with this map now. Okay, I think I know where we are now. Yep, we need to go down here. And what do we find? Doesn't seem like much. Maybe I got the location of the minecart wrong. In any case, we can still explore the world. I wonder what's over on this side. Maybe that's where the minecart is. And I see mine tracks. We're in luck. Although it looks like getting up is not going to be possible till we get over to a dock. Oh look! A time button. I wonder what this is all about. Oh, it's a platforming section. Now I see what this is. Okay, this is good. I could use some good old-fashioned platforming in this game. I want to fail based on my own merits, not based on terrible controls. Then again, I'm still failing based on terrible controls. I guess platforming doesn't fix that, it only fixes bad plot and game design. And there we go, that's button number 3. This will get us another pagie, and we'll be one closer to expanding this awful world. Because let's face it, in this game, the ice level is the water level. And nobody likes the water level. And there we go. Pagie unlocked. I have my arms in the air, but you can't see it because, like I said, I don't have a webcam set up for this stream. I bought one on Prime Day, but that's not arriving till tomorrow. So maybe the next episode will have it. Probably not, though. I see what I have to do now. I have to eat this, and then go back up. This introduces a speed element to the game. Although I think I'll have to go back before I... Yeah, there I go. Now I should be good for a while. Okay. Ah! So close. Interesting. For some reason it's not working now. Perhaps I have to get up onto a different ledge. Nope, that time is not going to work either. Okay, let's try this again. Again, truly awful, terrible controls. I hear there is a manual mode to make it a little bit more like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but still. Okay, that time it's like the game was trying to be terrible. It didn't let me up until the second jump, and by that time my power-up had worn off. And I'm gonna have to go back again. At least the frame rate is staying consistent because we're pressed up against a wall. There we go. We're on the other side, and now we can get to our pagie the fast way. And we're in! That's one more pagie right there. Brings the grand total up to 3. That was our grand total after picking up that pagie. Okay, we may return to World 1 in a little bit just to pick up the 5th pagie. But hopefully we can still find one here. The minecart was offering us a pagie, so we may as well go over and ask him if we can continue with that game. And sure, we'll ride. So if I remember the controls correctly, it's using the arrow keys to speed up and slow down, and using the spacebar to jump. We have to find 100 gems. Yep, spacebar to jump, Z to fire. To fire? I didn't know we could fire. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Okay. Still not quite where we want to be here. Alright, this is really all about quick reflexes. At least the frame rate's staying nice and high. And part of it is just memorizing the course layout. Okay, so there I clearly needed to fire a few more times through and I'll have this down. Although that is the worst I have done so far. By far, the worst I have done so far. And yes, I will try it again. Last time I got 50 something on the first try, or it was at least in the high 40s, and then I got one that was around 70 or 80. Alright, we're looking pretty good so far. And we fell. At least we were doing better. And sure, we'll try again. I think at some point I'm just gonna need to memorize the layout. $69. It was 69 for a second. The grand total was 69. Okay, 76. So at this rate, we will be well over 100 by the next try. We're close to 100. I'm honestly not sure. I think it's a curve though now, not just a straight line. So the curve would put us even higher. And let's go for it. Nice and slow. Here we'll boost. Okay, looking good. Looks like we lose quite a bit when we get hit, so really the top priority should be avoiding getting hit. And, okay, we fell, so that's not gonna work. And yes, we'll try again. Yet again. I should put a card here in the YouTube video telling you where I finally get this right. And for some reason that guy just didn't get hit there. I shot him, but he didn't get hit. Hit the barrel instead. Okay, easy. Easy. I'm gonna break. Tried to boost. Didn't work. Okay, let's go. Looks like the top path was the most desirable there. Okay. Already most of the way there. Well past where we need to be. Sure, we're down a little, but we're gonna be fine. It's all fine, everything is good, everything is okay. We are exactly where we want to be, because I just crossed 100. And fell. Okay, so I know it's possible now. I know I can get to 100, I know I can do this right. I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to get to it. So, what do I say we try again? I say we do. I should think of more things to talk about. It would keep these videos more interesting if I was always talking. Okay, so I've pretty much failed already, just on account of how far behind I am now. But I suppose it's worth a try to get a little bit farther than I did last time. No, not gonna happen. Worth a try, but not gonna happen. Now is when I jump the gap. Yeah, see, last time we were at 60 here. That one brought us up to around 75. And we're still in the 50s. The key is getting that top path early on. And also not trying to jump over that hole, because that does not end well. And yes, I say we do try, yet again. This is really more of a fails video than a walkthrough of the game. It's a good thing I didn't advertise it as a walkthrough, because it would be a pretty shitty walkthrough. Narrowly dodged the flame. And okay, we're at 50, 53. Not bad for right now. Better than last time. By a little bit. I've done worse. I think I'll have to plug in my headset in a second here. So I may have to pause. But I have time to finish this section of the game. Ah! 98. So close. Okay, yes, I will try again. As soon as I plug in my headset while I'm wearing it, I will try again. This is tricky. Especially because it's micro USB, not USB-C, or better yet, one of those circular power adapters. So, I might actually have to take this off, although I really don't want to. The microphone's going to cut out for a second. And now we're back. Just repositioning here, you might hear a few sounds. And there we go. Back to normal. Okay. So now we've gotten over 100 before. We've gotten to the end with 98. Let's see if we can combine both into one. And there's a few of those I should have got, even though I didn't. Okay, yeah, I'm already toast here. Already toast. Way too low. Way too low for this point in the track. I should really just jump off. Be a better use of my time. A better use of your time. If I were to just jump off the track right now, which I should. Okay, so there I've got to remember to still fire, even though I am coming off of the jump. Okay, so I'm about 10 behind where I was last time. Not quite 10 behind. That's the other one. I have to remember to do one of those turbo speed things coming off of that gap. Alright, yep, jumped off. Not intentionally as I had hoped, but I still did jump off. So yes, we will try again. We will try again. We will try again and 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 again until we defeat this. This is America, after all. It's what we do. I think. Alright, I'm a little behind right now, having just 25. And I've got my finger on the Z key for this upcoming section. Alright, 48. 56. Right where we want to be, didn't lose any gems there. 72. 3 is still pretty good. 100. Exactly 100. That is bare minimum. That is just barely sliding in. Just barely. Barely to the point where it looks like the amplitude, or not amplitude, volume of my microphone is maxing out there, of this headset mic I'm using. That's the other thing. I may set up a higher quality studio mic in the next couple of days. So prepare for the audio quality to go up. If not on this stream, then on other streams. Okay, so yes, we get another pagey. We are less than a half an hour in, and we already have 2 more pagies. I'm sure the viewer was too. Okay, we're up to 4 pagies. And let's go ahead and get our next pagey from this world as well. Maybe we'll try that seemingly impossible platforming challenge from earlier. Impossible not because of difficulty per se, but because of poor controls. Or I could just explore this underwater section. But no one likes a water level. See, if you're trying to make a game that gamers will enjoy, you really shouldn't put a water level in it at all. And if you do, it shouldn't really act like a water level. It should be more of a tongue-in-cheek reference to a water level. Maybe a water section of a level, or a water that appears to be a water level, or a level where water is in view, but you don't actually have to interact with said water. Really just anything to avoid a water level. So, I see our next pagey, or at least I see another pagey. I know there's something in that cave though, so I'm going to go back to the beginning of the world in just a second. But first... Alright, let's do this. The 45-second timer is making me concerned that this might be a long challenge. We can at least scope it out in the first 30 or however many we have still. Okay, so now we know to use one of those control jumps there. I wonder if we can restart part of the way through. Alright. What's next? I don't see what's next. We wait for this to go up all the way. And there we go. Pagey number 5 took barely over a half an hour. The stream's been going what? I have to look at the actual clock, not the YouTube clock. They're about 10 seconds off. 30 minutes, 41 seconds. Okay, 30... almost 50 now. But still, under 31 minutes. We have all 5 pages. We can unlock the next section of this world. Very simple, very easy. Let's hit escape, and let's return to Hub. It's probably a good idea we save our progress anyway, although I think it does autosave. It's another thing I miss about old games. You had to actually save your progress, which sure, it could be annoying, but you knew it was saved. You had that assurance. Although I guess it's the same with a lot of modern software. It has auto-saves. So we'll need 5 of us pages to expand the world. And yes, let's expand the world for 5 pages. What will the next one be? It's either going to be 7 or 8, I think. Possibly 5. Should I find it now? Yeah, I'm going to find the entrance to World 3 now. Just for the fun of it. Just to see what it looks like to go over towards World 3. But how do I get there? Is it down here? I don't think so. What is down here? This is just exploring the, whatever it's called, the hub world. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. It's called the hub world. Not World 2, as was promised, but still, I think this could make for something entertaining. Let's see what's up here. Not much of anything. And on the other side? Nothing that we can interact with, at least. But if we could get into that pipe... Oh boy, we get a termination plan for us. That should be fun. And I see a pagey in that tube, which I want to get, so... this game is going down the tubes. There's a bad pun there. And not a very commonly used saying anymore, down the tubes. But here we go. Here comes our pagey. And there we go. 30, what is it now? 33 minutes, 40 seconds. 40 seconds as of when I said 40. Probably 45 now. 45 right now. And what do you know? We've collected 4 pages. What are the odds of that? Oh, 100%. Now that you've seen it, but still, it's impressive by my consideration. Looks like something here we weren't supposed to access before, hence the blowing on either side that would prevent you from getting to it. Maybe this is World 3? It has to load, so maybe this is an area we haven't gone to. I think World 3 would be a prime place for this. It has the same kind of flooring. It has a big book. And what is it? I don't think this is World 3. Oh, this is Tribal Stack Tropics. There we go. But I don't want to be here right now, so I'm going to return to Hub. No wonder it looked so familiar. I probably should have been watching the signage a little better, though. At least now I know another way out, but for now... Let's exit the usual way we would from here and follow the path to World 3. Again, I just want to check the cost of World 3. How much does it cost to unlock World 3? Also, we must need to aim for something. Perhaps something that we need to set on fire. Like these torches. There's one. Okay, so one it is. No, we can do better than that. That's two. 3 and... possibly, nope, not 4. Everything in this game is slow thanks to poor controls. We must have to light them in order. There we go. Pagie. That's it. The word is pagie. We light them in that order. I hope we don't have to light them all in one sitting, because that could be difficult. I'm going to keep the cursor to the bottom of the screen. Tab. P. A. G. Refill on the power up. I. And the... oh no, the I was the unnecessary letter, because we already had page, but the other unnecessary letter, E. There we go. That's what Aijb was spelling pagie. So look at that, under 40 minutes, 5 pages. That's a rate of a pagie every 8 minutes, although we didn't really get any until pretty close to that 20-minute mark, so... could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Could be any of the other streams where we didn't get as many pages. See, this is where the pages are starting to get easier. So we see the signs for World 1 and 2 down here, but no signs, at least not yet, for World 3. Unless... no. No World 3 signs. What a shame. Also looks like we need to get up into that fire somehow. The only way we'll be able to do that is by adopting the... oh, what is it called? The properties, yes. I forget basic words when I'm playing video games. The properties of other things. Other things, what things? Other things in the game. Okay, we are on top of the statue once again. Should give us a pretty good vantage point. I can see into World 1. I can see the entrance to World 2. And that's about it. I'm not really seeing an entrance to World 3. Maybe if I go back into the main entrance to World 2, I'll find something. It's a very confusing hub world, though. Also, I wonder if attacking close to the ground can be used in other situations to prevent fall damage. Maybe it's just a matter of warming up. And for some reason I cannot pound this. But I can walk through here. I think that must diminish the flames. Okay, here we go. Lead up to World 2. And there is World 3. Just what we were looking for. There's a snow logo, which is kind of disturbing. But now that we're in World 3, it's an archive. Almost a library of sorts. Oh, him again, Trouser. Interesting, another free maneuver. Okay, so what is it? Buddy Bubble. Walk underwater. Interesting. Use shifts. Okay, so we have an aquarium to try this out. This actually could be quite useful in World 2, so I'm surprised they let us just walk in here anytime we want. Alright, we're in here now, and oh, we must have to stomp on this to get to World 3. Of course, there it is. Also, it seems that when we're walking underwater using that trick, it's a lot easier. Or easier, where did I even get... No, it's a lot easier to stay underwater because our air doesn't run out. We have that air bubble around us, and apparently we can't breathe that when we're holding it in, but we can breathe that when we have breathed it out all around us. So these are the waterworks. I see the pathway to World 4. And World 3. Well, tell me it's down there. Don't tell me it's down here. There's a pagie. Is this? Okay. We have a ring. Oh, this is easy. We just run. Where's the next one? Figure 8 pattern, it seems. Okay, there we have it. What is it now? 6th pagie? It's been just over 42 minutes, so we're almost down to a pagie every, what is it? 6 minutes. Still better than a pagie every 7 minutes. And if I hit escape, maybe I can see my total pages again, 3. So really, this isn't so much a World 2 video, it's also going into World 3. And World 1 is that way. But where is World 3? I wonder if you can take fall damage underwater. This is just a course for a pagie down here. And oh look, the villain is calling out the things that are wrong with the plot of the game. Okay, I think I figured out the problem. We need to pick up another move in the expanded portion of World 2 from Trouser that will allow us to get up those things and further into World 3. But we did at least get a pagie out of the experience, and 3 of them if you count the experience as being coming into the hub world. I'm gonna check my pages here just to make sure I got my count right. And oh look, 50 shades of, or 50 shaders of games. Yeah, 3 pages. Key beats, jetpacks and butterflies, my way or the flyway. Very interesting stack they have here. A lot of them repeat though. I think that's all the pages we're gonna find for now. Anyway, back to World 2. And the layout of this is very confusing as well. I think I mentioned that before, the layout of these towers that connect everything. Very confusing. It's hard to know where exactly to go to get from one world to the next. You really just have to follow the signs. We must be supposed to get something with the honey over here. Perhaps it will allow us to walk into a previously inaccessible area? Can't think of any though. At least I can't see any. Maybe they'll be further down here. Past this laser robot. And, yep, there we go. That's the place that the sticky stuff lets us go up. If we aren't sent back to the start of the hub world. Oh look, we're just sent back to our last opening. That didn't sound right. The last place we came out of. That didn't sound right either, but at least it was a little better. Besides, if I want to keep up the pagey every 8 minutes, I need to reach my 7th in the next, well, 8 minutes. A new way to explore suggests that we may find a new pagey up that tower. There we go. So less than 50 minutes. We have 7 pages. It was actually about 49 minutes. So now we're down to about 7 minutes per... Wait. We're up to 8? We got 8 pages now. We're just barely over 6 minutes per pagey. And if I want to keep up the 8 minutes per pagey I calculated earlier, that means I don't need another pagey until the hour and 4 minute mark. Well, I guess I'm going back into World 2, back into the expanded section. I'll buy a new move from Trouser and maybe I'll call it a day then. Or call it a night, considering it is, well, night. The next world is loading. We're gonna have to move quick if we are to keep up the pagey rate that I've established so far. And oh look, a cutscene. Aren't these always fun? Oh, so that's what unlocking this new section of the world did. All of these areas get unlocked, including this door. This looks Freudian. This underwater door, which, if it was an ice key, would already be melting. Good, good, you did not reply. Okay, so there we go. We have 2 new sections. That's not too bad. But Trouser will have extra moves, so that's what we have to do next. We have to go, and we have to talk to Trouser. I always hate doing that. Hopefully this will be quick. Here's Trouser. His washing machine exploded. Interesting. Okay, welcome friends. And if we scroll down here... Oh look! It's all the same moves that he had earlier. Person who just left the stream, please come back. No? Okay then. Is that a pagey I see? I am on a roll after all. But I need some way to pass through the wall, or to break this one. Maybe if I rolled into it as a cannonball, I'm getting an idea. But that's not a pagey. And I still have 12 minutes. The expansions don't seem to be as big as the initial worlds, at least not with this one, which, you know, personally I like. Mostly because it gets it over with faster. I think my enjoyment of this game is proportional to my pages per minute. Because pretty soon I won't be measuring this in minutes per pagey, it will be pages per minute. So, back to where we were earlier. Hopefully this won't take as many tries. We'll roll up here. I'm going to stop here so that I can get over in time and continue rolling up. And I'm all the way up to this ledge by the time that this is wearing off. That was a solid 5 to 7 seconds, I'm going to guess. Very close call there. That's what happens when you don't have good camera controls. And now that I have the honey power up, I have to quickly get back over and get up this very short run of ice. Nope, nope, nope. No. No. Really? See, that's why my pages per minute, or minutes per pagey, or however you want to say it, was so bad. I was trying to get up that thing instead of actually getting pages. By the way, if you happen to be watching this part of the video, which I don't necessarily think you would be sure to take a look at our new unboxing. this is going to go a lot quicker than I was hoping. Not that I wasn't hoping it would go quick, I was just hoping it would go quick, and this is even quicker. Perhaps a more accurate way of putting it would be quicker than I could possibly hope for. Now we'll talk to a key made of ice, or just watch it slide in. And now we can explore the massive world within this small tower. This is probably the boss, unless it's an underwater boss. Isometric Palace, okay. I think this game has won me over again with that pun. A pun that I did very much appreciate. I also appreciate not having to deal with the crappy camera controls anymore. But that's really a side note. Now, I just got a new perspective on this, I think. I have no idea what's going on right now. And I have no idea who is doing all of that laughing. I think it was this guy. Because he's dead, and the laughing stopped. But can I really know for sure? So this is the Isometric Palace. There was a section of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds that was like this. And I think this leads into... Yes, this leads into another area. Exactly what I was looking for in the Isometric Palace. Okay, yeah, this is just classic platforming types of challenges. Very simple, not necessarily very easy, hopefully not very easy. I like a good challenge with this kind of game. But not just bad controls that make you fall off. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I like a good challenge with this kind of game. So I'm glad that this was very challenging to play. Also, I may have mentioned this already, but if you haven't seen our brand new unboxing on the channel, it's very, very interesting. I can't recommend it enough. It was very fun to make, and hopefully it's very fun to watch. I personally think it is. Now, can I double jump out of this? The answer is no. But, can this vending machine help me with my problems? I think the answer is yes. So what do I have? I have two. What's baller? Baller? Roll move. Uh-huh. I'll take the health for now. So now the question is, how do I do a high enough jump? And I'm getting a very bad idea. Nope. The isometricness won't let me do it. And those bricks apparently don't have collision data. This isn't quite right. I'm clearly supposed to get to that butterfly, but I'm just not able to get up. Also a great way to start a Viagra commercial. That's the entrance, so I know I'm more or less back where I started. Maybe I should see what's this way, without picking up the quill, because I don't need them? I don't know, maybe there's a move I learn in here somewhere. Okay, we got crushed. At least I know what I'm doing now when it comes to this section. I say, after failing at this section. Nope, barely in time. And let's try this way for now. Just a second, I'm gonna go respond to someone here. Alright. We're back, and this is Rextro's arcade. Rextro, because it's retro. And he's a dinosaur from a very ancient sort of game. We don't have an arcade token for this world, so this is not going to work, but we can go back to the rest of the isometric palace and walk off of other things. Because that's what I do now, I walk off of things. Okay, I don't recognize this. And apparently the golden shower there, or golden pool, was not a good idea. I think it would be called a golden bathtub. It's got to be named for some way of cleaning yourself with water. Fortunately, we've died again. Okay. And we've died again. Okay. At least we got that interesting camera angle. Changes things up a bit. Very fancy. Very fancy indeed. Maybe I can float over them. Maybe I can just die right off the bat. Like I said, this is really more of a fails channel than anything else at some point. And again. Maybe this just isn't meant to be. Is it double jump high enough? I don't think so. I can try it though. Nope. A double jump is not high enough. At least we're learning here. At least we're all learning. Okay, so apparently I am going to have to legitimately jump over all of these. That was not a small respite I saw there. That was just a natural feature of the map. Okay, I will try this once more. And then I am exploring another section. There is plenty of stuff in this area. For example, I could see what's up here. Nothing. At least I tried. Okay, yep, we're done here. Not done with the stream, although we should be done with the stream pretty soon. But done with this section, when we can just walk into a new one. That's the thing I forgot about isometric. You can just walk from area to area without issue. The other problem, though, is that there is a ceiling. So, jumping over that is not going to be a possibility. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Probably won't work, but I have an idea. It's not really working at all. Maybe I need to explore a different section. Soon enough, we'll find out. The key thing I need to see is whether or not I can jump over an entire section of these. I don't think I can, but for whatever reason I'm going to try. Okay, once again, one more shot, and then I call it a day. kind of a shot, but not really. So, I guess I'm going back across here, unless I can figure out what was over this way. It was something I couldn't access yet, that I do remember. Right, Rextro's Arcade. Hidden away in the isometric palace. Let's see what's up here. If it's difficult to get to, it must be something interesting. All of the play tokens we could possibly want. And no way to access them. I was going to say life, but this isn't life, this is Yooka-Laylee. Isn't Yooka-Laylee just cruel like that sometimes? I wonder when it's coming out for Nintendo Switch. That's the other thing about this game. It's supposed to have a Switch version, but it's not out. Same thing with Rhyme. Rhyme is a game that's supposed to have a Switch version, but just isn't out yet. Must be harder to develop for it because you have cartridges. Or at least harder to manufacture. Maybe they're waiting to see how the Switch sells. So if the Switch doesn't do too well, at least in the future, they can call it off. Now, I don't know how many times I'm supposed to go around here to get the pagie. There's always a pagie involved in this sort of thing. But I think I pretty clearly failed, so I guess I pressed the button again. Okay, so that time that was the big arch. That time that was the big arch. There must be something to the size of these arches. And that one didn't work either. I've gotta wonder what this is. Maybe if I break the boxes, I'll see something. Not really. All I see is that there's something locked behind there. And also this switch that I can talk to. Maybe if there was something I could ram the door with, that would be a possibility. Maybe that's what's in the treasure chest. Something I can ram the door with. Maybe if I defeat all the enemies? It's worth a shot. Okay. Get ready. And let's go. Also, Shock T, I'm not going to pause to write a comment again, I'm just going to talk to you directly. And yes, I know I can use the butterflies to increase the stamina. Once I run out of stamina like I just did, I can run into one of these, and there I go. So thank you, Sean. Shock T, Normally I would accept that request, but in light of all of the VAC bans that have been happening recently, and I know I wouldn't get VAC banned for something like this, it's just not a good thing to start cheating, because then it's too easy to put on cheats in other games. I don't know if you heard about this, but 40,000 Steam users got VAC banned in the wake of the summer sale. It was July 5th or 6th. No, it was the 6th. It was the 6th. Day after the summer sale ended. I'm trying this one more time. Okay, yep, I just failed that. I'm not going through that again. I'm going back. Oh wait, Sean, do you know what the actual time is that you have to get it by? Or the number of loops that you have to go through? Here, I'm going back in there because of your comment, so I want you to write there. I want you to write something. Maybe you're typing now. I don't know. I can't see that. Maybe you're going to write something, make a post down there below. Once I get that information, I can pound that button right there. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, no more enemies left. I'm going to break all these boxes. 15 seconds. Okay, so 15 seconds per time around and you have to do 4 laps. Is that it? Oh, crap. Really? That was the last hoop. Okay, 4 times around. Three times around. Okay, that I can manage. That I'm on track for. Kind of. If I grab this butterfly. Which I failed to. Okay. No longer am I on track for that. I'm sorry, Sean. I failed you. Okay, that time I was less than 2 seconds away, so let's try this once more, and hopefully this time I will make it through. Yep, I'm not gonna make it. I know, yeah, last hoop. Last hoop. I'm so close now. So close. Yes! I unlocked the treasure chest. And with it, hopefully, bombs and the way into this next area. So thank you, Sean. Thank you for the advice. I wouldn't have persisted with this otherwise. Exactly what I thought. Bombs. And, yeah, let's blow this up. There we go. Next area. Thank you. Again. We can collect this quill. Okay, yeah, that's an elevator system. And we're supposed to set something on fire, probably. Back here is just a fire. So let's grab those and head up here. Okay, I think maybe... Oh, water! Water! I see what we need now. We need water to put out this fire. And now we use fire to put out this ice. But we can't start another fire. Isn't that always the case when putting out a fire? It's not good to start another fire. Alright, we're in the next area. I'm gonna recharge my power up here. Hopefully once I get this out, it'll remain out. Just in case, I'm gonna grab some more water. There we go. One more platform to go. Although, we need more water. Of course, that's right where we run out of water, right as we get to the next platform. Just my luck. Now, Sean, since you seem to be our Yooka-Laylee aficionado, if not expert, do you know how long exactly the effects last for? Because I think I have to go back and pick up some water. Or, oh, yeah, I forgot. You could just be reading this off of a wiki. But still, it's impressive that you would take the time to do that. Shows dedication. You need to speak to the oven. Well, I must say I'm very impressed. And then for those of you who are just listening later on, I don't know if it records these comments or not, this guy said he's just a fan, he's not using a wiki at all. They actually make reference to the wiki in this game, although I'm sure you already know that. Okay, so there we go. We've already gone into this tower, now we are going inside the furnace. And there's a talking block of ice. the overly cramped lair of the mighty. Breeze block. Can't you see this boiler is occupied? We're the dentists? Okay, I think we have to burn this guy out of here. Here's our boss battle. Maybe Sean here can tell us whether or not I'm correct on that. Okay. Yep, boss battle it is. So get the torches going. Alright, there we go. I just realized something. You are seeing this on a delay. There's a slight delay between when I record this and when it's actually going out to you, so... And we're dead. Probably going to have to start back at the beginning of the isometric palace. Oh no. We just get to go back to the last hole we came out of. Beginning of the boss battle, just like in World 1. And, is there any way to skip this? That's the other question. Hey, Sean, just out of curiosity, which platform did you play this game on? Xbox One, PS4, PC? Xbox One? Yep. Yeah, I got that because of the delay. You probably didn't hear me say, oh yeah, Xbox One, before you had already typed that comment. See, whenever something goes wrong in game, you can blame it on latency. Yeah, see, there's about a 10-second delay, at least, because the YouTube clock says 12:40 right now, or sorry, 24:40, right when I said that. So yeah, it's about a 10-second or so delay. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Sean, is that the best joke in Yooka-Laylee? What is the best joke in Yooka-Laylee? I mean, other than my playing ability with this boss, because that's clearly a joke. Your personal favorite, maybe a top 5. Last level, so is that World 4, or is there a boss level? Okay, one more try and I'm calling this a stream. Of course, it'll always be called a stream, because it is a stream. But what I mean by that is that I'll end it. Will do. I'll keep the heat on. You know any place I can find butterflies here? There's the icicles again? Okay, none. Yeah, that's boss level should have been what I expected. Ah, okay. So since I got even closer that time, I could tell I was about to defeat him, and I'm sure Sean here could confirm that. I'm going to go at it one more time. This is the longest stream so far, by far. Good tip. Alright, let's paint his icicles a little further. Okay, even closer there. Well, nothing if not persistent. Seems to be the theme of this channel so far. And one interesting touch here I did notice is he seems to be getting smaller as we go. Hey, Sean, if you don't mind, did you hear about us from Twitter, Facebook, or here on YouTube? Alright, I've got him this time. Recommended here on YouTube. Okay. Probably from Yooka-Laylee content. Thank you. I want to know which promotion methods are working, so I appreciate that. Well, if you liked this video, I'd recommend going back and watching the rest of the series. This is the 6th episode, you can probably see. The other episodes are shorter, so there's not another, what would that be, 75? No, not 75, 7.5 hours, but there is another 4 hours or so. Maybe not quite 4 hours, but close. 3.5. Also, if you like paladins, another guy here on the channel, Ilex Crystal, did a paladins video, paladins live stream, and he'll be doing more. We also have a new unboxing. And if you enjoyed this, feel free to recommend it to anyone that you would like. This is sort of my obligatory gotta promote this part of my announcement here. Alright, thank you. I just saw your comment now, you check them out. They are pretty good. A few of them are a little rough around the edges because we are just starting out, but I would recommend taking a look at all of it. There we go. I just saw your comment come in there as I actually did defeat him, so thank you. Thank you again. 48-hour reign of terror. To quote Yoda, and not short enough it was. Also to do a terrible Yoda impression. But hey, I'm killing 2 Laylees with 1 stone. Okay. So he's gonna heat the 4 grates. It's an updraft. I see what this is. An updraft, exactly what I needed. Perfect. So now that I have this updraft, I can go back to the beginning of this ice temple. Oh, no, I forgot. So it's been 100 minutes now and I've collected 10 pagies. I'm down to a pagie every 10 minutes because of that boss battle. Anyway, I should be able to go up and collect that heart-winged butterfly-looking thing, whatever it was. Seemed to be getting cocky after that victory. So at this point I'm just binge eating everything I can find when it comes to these little pellets. of fire or water, whatever they are. I can go back through here. I almost forgot about that maze. And thankfully so, it was terrible. Oh, I should probably go investigate that vent before leaving the isometric pyramid entirely. Palace. Okay, this is a very forgiving platformer in this section. You know, I've been spoiled now by how good these camera controls are by comparison to how bad they are in the other sections of the game. And now this broken recorder, which is probably a reference to this meme that's been going around with a awful sounding recorder. Alright, and I unlocked a new tonic. You know, being used to play things like the 20th Century Fox theme. Okay, new tonic. Hunter. Sense when rare items are near. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, and you didn't have anyone in the comments helping you. I should probably point out I just got a comment from Sean. Yeah, this maze was rather tedious for me. But he probably wasn't doing a live stream and didn't have a fellow Yooka-Laylee fan there with a lot more knowledge to walk him through. Alright, so with that, I'm going to face Yooka back to the camera, and Laylee, by default. Thank you very much for watching. I am EP, and this has been Cratestorm. If you like this video, or if you want to see unboxings, live streams of other games, we've got Paladins with Ilex Crystal and a number of other series coming. And tech news, we might start pretty soon. Make sure to subscribe, enable notifications if you want to see when we're live, and drop a comment, or another comment, if you like the video, if you have any suggestions, if you have anything you'd like to say, and definitely like the video if you like it. See ya!